just because I don't have a full understanding of NEPQ and I
Yeah.
don't want to, I was doing that. I was just sounding like a fish on dry land. And I wanted to ask you just some ways that I could maybe prevent raising sales resistance just with like a normal door approach. Because I can tell sometimes I get sales resistance and I'm getting objections like, do you have a card? You want to think about it? Just silly things like that when there's very qualified buyers.
Yeah. What do you sell?
Pest control.
Where at?
Right now, Quebec. I'm Canadian.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What will help is like literally being detached from the self, like for real. It's a weird kind of paradigm to see things that through, but
yeah,
because you want to sign up everybody, right? And then
obviously, yeah.
I used to stay detached, and then you want to bob and weave on the doorstep, but literally in your heart of hearts. When I heard Martin back in the day, he spent more time talking about it. For whatever reason, I haven't spent as much lately, but literally you're detached from the outcome, and your focus is 100% on them, 100% on them. And you'll start to find that NEPQ comes out of you naturally at that point. Staying detached. Well, at the beginning, the easiest way like to not invite pressure is to like sincerely stay detached. Like I don't know if we could actually help you. We might not be able to. We might not. And sometimes in the middle, I'll say that I'm like, yeah, like that's how it works when it works. Like, but to be frank, I don't know enough about your situation to know if we can actually help you out. Like we might not be able to. We might not. I would say that we might not be able to. We might not. Like I'd have to add that extra in there just to stay like more. Usually have to stay more detached than what you think. But sincerely be that, and then slowing it down, because a lot of times it's wild. We respond. The tone gets there first. So even if you say everything perfect, if you say it fast, you trigger sales resistance. So slowing it down a lot. I have to have gum because I speak so damn fast. Literally.
It's a good way to slow down.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
Body language, but to get curious, bro. I think getting curious might be the most underrated sales skill out there at the moment.
Okay.
Because I can't get butt hurt if I'm curious. I can take offense, so you don't want to take offense. You want to stay curious. You're not there to try and get them to see things from your point of view. That's not right there.
What would be a good way to stay curious when they may not feel like they already have like a problem? With pest control, I think you run into that a lot. Same thing with solar, at least in my market. Like, a lot of people don't seem like they have a problem. So how do you be curious, so that you're curious about their situation without just seeming like you're asking a ton of questions and they're like, dude, what? Get out of here. Why are you asking so many questions?
Where you speak from is where you speak to. I get that. You can't be annoyed by any response. Easier said than done, right? But it's okay if they say I like it. Say like it. I like it. Yeah, that's no problem. What do you guys like about it? What do you enjoy? Oh, interesting. What about that do you like exactly? That makes sense. Anything else you like? So to me, John, it sounds like things are going fairly well. Is there anything you would change about them if you could? Most of the time they'll say something. Most of the time. And if they don't, it's like, well, could I offer like say, well, I'm not saying we could, but if there was a way for you to is that completely off limits for you, or completely closed off to looking at that as a possibility? Just take it through. It's cool. It's freeing, dude. Oh, we like them. Oh, that's cool. What do you like about them? What do you enjoy? What is about that? What is about that you like exactly? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Anything else you like? Okay. Well, and then sometimes you can be like 100% perfect. Yeah, I mean, to me, it sounds like things are going 100% perfect with XYZ. I mean, is there? I flipped the guy the other day with that. He was like turning around and walking back to the house. But he didn't see that two truth question count.
So what type of answers are you getting? I'm just trying to think through my head of what somebody here might say when you ask, you know, is there anything you would change about them, you know, if you could? Like what type of answers is that?
They usually say like price or this, but they'll come up with something. So you want to like drag that out and practice saying that one. So
Yeah.
To me, John, I mean, it sounds like things are going. And then where you fluctuate your tone is huge. That's what they're going to focus on, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're going fairly decent. I mean, I guess is there anything you would change about them if you could, like upward tone coming across not as like a defensive thing, but like as of like I've thrown in my flag type of a tone.
Yeah.
And like, well, I mean, I guess the price. Most of the time, it isn't a good price rate hikes. Like, well, hold on to me more. Why that though? Why would you change that though? What's important to you about that? Tell me more about that. How long's that been going on? How does that affect you? In what way though? And then there's another way to go. Oh. Put this in the chat. These are presupposition questions you could do. It's like a saturated market, like especially for like a sell, it's like a little bit easier, not easier, but like a one-touch sell. Can I answer your question? I was messing around with the internet the other day, and thought this would be really good for the internet. And it was fiber. You guys know anything about fiber? I didn't. I know it a little bit now, but it's not. It's like half as much as what they're paying now, and the speeds go from like 30 to like 10,000. It's crazy. And so, but can I have to ask, like when you guys were offered the opportunity to, and you can plug in whatever you want. I have to ask when you guys were offered the opportunity to like, you know, go fiber, you know, cut your internet bill in half and literally take your speeds from like 30 miles an hour to like 10,000 and have all your data like super safe. Like I'm curious why you say no to it. And then they'll say, they'll say, we didn't say, they'll come up with something, whatever, right? And it's like, okay, yeah, but like, let's say that you saw a solution that could do that. You'd probably still say no, I'm guessing. That's a label. I'm like, well, you might be interested. What do you mean by might be interested? Oh, whatever. So, okay, well, and if you did take a look at it and you saw it and you loved it and you realized you do all the things you wanted, like, what are you going to do? What do you see yourself? What do you see yourself doing? So a man that's Pest, that'd be a good flow.
Pardon me, sorry. There's a dump truck outside. You said it'd be good for pests too.
Yeah. Can
How'd you,
I, when you were offered the opportunity to, and then explain the benefits of Pest, I'm curious, why did you say no to it?
just to like dig out the objection?
Yeah, literally start off this way. Like, I'm just joking, maybe you can help me out. I don't have a ton of time, but I'm just curious. I have to ask, like, when you were offered the opportunity to, I just want to say, like, I'm just curious, like, why you say no to it?
Okay.
And then, cool, like, let's say that you did see a solution that could do that, you'd probably still say no, I'm guessing. Because we want them to tell us, right? We want them to come up with a solution, not us, right? And so that's a good, like, presupposition. You take them through it pretty easy.
Cool. I'll give that a shot.
You're in a $2,800. I just have to ask, like, before I go, like, when you guys had the opportunity, when you guys were offered the opportunity to I'm just curious, like, why'd you say no to it? Oh, whatever. And let's say that they could do all those things that are not. I'm guessing that you'd still just automatically say no to it. Or let's say I could do those things, I'm guessing you just automatically, like, be closed off to it. Yeah, I'd probably say that because nobody wants to be closed off.
You probably automatically close
Like,
off.
I would probably look at it like, why would you even look at it though? Okay, so that you did look at it and you did do those things, and it was everything you dreamed of more. What do you think? What do you think you'd actually do though? What are you gonna? What would you do about it? What would you do about it if you could? That's
Cool.
a great film.
Cool, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
So would I say that as I feel like the sale's done and I just kind of use that as a Hail Mary, or when am I using that?
I'll just start off with that. I'm jealous. I can't even say when I apologize. But maybe you can help me out. I just have to ask. When you guys were offered the opportunity to XYZ, I'm just wondering why you said no to it. And you need to tell them don't say pest control, like the result of getting pest control, right?
Always speaking about the results. Cool. So you're saying I should use that as I think I'm failing to understand, but you're saying I should use that almost as an opener? We should use that as an opener?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll try it.
Okay.
Zach, are you in an area that's like it's been knocked quite a bit for pest control?
Not an like it's definitely been hit, but the cool part about Canada is we're pretty much the only company that's knocking pest control in Canada. So last year it was probably hit, but not in the last, couple weeks or so.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I feel like this could be a super good for somebody who has had the opportunity that they already feel like they know something about the product or the service you're offering. Yeah, I like this. Thanks, Joseph.
You're like getting ahead of it, and you get into two-way dialogue, so they can't say it right. Instead, the resistance is down. Take it through. I've tried it with solar. When they hear the word solar, they just a lot of times turn into a full-blown Karen. And so I'd rather change the context, make it easier for them to hear what I'm saying.
If solar is saving everybody money, why is everyone so against it? Just because it's marketed door to door?
You don't know what you don't know, but they think they know.
Gotcha.
Yes, they're not open. They don't think they need to be open. And there's like different ways to do solar. And like, oh, dude, it's the biggest no-brainer decision ever. You don't have to ask for money, and it cuts the bill in half. They'll save a shit ton. You know, like locks it in, like there's not a reason. But humans don't like change, right?
Yeah.
That's why you take them through. And that's why, like, working with human behavior, like that dialogue right there, or like NEPQ. Yeah. Yes. So it's genuine and it's sincerely like being curious. And you're going to take them through the process because nobody likes anything 100%. They don't.
Cool. Thank you.
What's your door approach right now? What are you saying right now, Nathan?
Honestly, like mine's, I try to ask a question kind of like this. I think the way you spelled it out is way better. But we're just I'm in Idaho, and over the last I'm like Boise.
Oh no way.
Yeah. So over the last couple of years, it's been hit like pretty freaking hard. And it's not an area where you're cutting the bill in half. Like honestly, most of the time they're paying a little bit more for solar than they are the power company. But yeah, I've just been trying to ask, kind of a question right up front of like, how much research had they done? And the last time they looked into it, why did they end up not going for it? But just the way you phrased it, and I think a lot with just working on my tone, my speed, pauses. I think right now I'm kind of rushing it because I'm like, everybody's been talked to. I need to hurry and get to the